Hey guys, this is my 8-foot by 4-foot garden bed, and today I'm gonna be doing a harvest to show you how much you can actually grow in a small space like this. So let's get into it. All right, let's start off with some of these snap peas. Ideally, you wanna get them when they're relatively young and the peas aren't swollen and bloated. Their sugars will start developing into carbohydrates, and that'll lead to like a more bitter taste. So ideally you wanna harvest them when they're relatively flat, just like a little bit swollen, and they will have the most sugar and the most sweetness. There are so many on the inside of this trellis, and it's a little awkward to get to. Snap peas are a vining plant, so make sure that you have a trellis or some sort of support structure so that they can grow successfully, and that'll help with the plant's overall health and save you some gardening space if you're limited on that. Alrighty, so this is Tokyo Bekana cabbage. It is technically a cabbage, but it resembles a lettuce in the way that it grows and the way that it doesn't form like a dense head like traditional cabbages. So I really highly recommend growing this if it's getting a little warmer into your season and you can't grow lettuce because it's bolting. Lettuce requires like cooler temperatures, and this is pretty heat tolerant. So if you're trying to harvest the entire head, super simple. You just find out where the root is, and you can kind of just John Wick and just twist and lift. And you got a huge head of cabbage right there. So I've been doing the cut and come again method for the kale and the Swiss chard, and it's the same thing with the Tokyo Bekana, is that you can either harvest the whole head like I did just a second ago, or you can just find the outermost mature leaves and just sort of harvest it like that. If it's starting to bolt, like you can kind of see there's the flower right there in the middle. My logic is that if you cut this off, it's gonna redistribute the growth hormones, and it's going to basically tell this plant, hey, you're not ready to die and make seeds just yet. So keep making those tasty, normal leaves that you got. Next up, we have red Russian kale. It's a beautiful variety of kale that has these red veins going down the middle of it. And we're gonna do the same thing of doing a cut and come again method for this one. As you can see, I'm harvesting some of the outermost leaves and leaving those inner new ones to fully mature. So on the left, that's an unharvested plant right there. And on the right, that's what it should look like after you harvest it. It should still have like, 4 or 5 decent leaves on it. It's always nice to come to the garden and get a nice handful of kale that you can use for different salads and different kale chips and things of that sort. Up next, we have another really popular leafy green called Swiss chard. This is a beautiful, beautiful plant. It comes in many different colors like red and pink, as you can see here. And there's also varieties that are orange, yellow, and white. It's just an all-around great cool weather crop that you can use the cut and come again method for. Over on this side of the bed, we have some carrots growing. I have 2 different varieties. One is called New Carota carrot, and I have another purple variety called Cosmic Purple. You can do a visual inspection by moving some dirt out of the way, and you can see that there's a nice, beautiful orange carrot right there. That is a beautiful, beautiful carrot. Beautiful carrot. This is a Carota. I've always had tremendous success with the New Carota carrot. So this lovely flower is called Calendula, and it's a really awesome medicinal flower. But if you're still having cold mornings like today, the flower buds might not be opened all the way, as you can see here. And that's not really ideal for harvesting. So what I'm gonna do is come back in a couple hours, let it warm up a bit, and we should see all the flower buds open, and that'll be perfect for harvesting. So this is way, way too much lettuce for me to even put in my fridge, even if I freeze it and store it, because I have like pounds and pounds of it already in my fridge. So I'm gonna go to a local food distribution giveaway and give it to them, because there's gonna be other people that will enjoy this more than myself. I got a bunch of like this lettuce that I grew in my garden. Okay. Is it cool if I donate it to y'all? You can put it over there. Over there by the table? Okay. Yeah, of course. So mission accomplished. They accepted the cabbage, and just as fast as it was donated, a family came by and snagged it. And that was pretty cool to see, you know, knowing that they'll have some fresh garden grown food to enjoy for the next couple days or so. All right, so it's been a couple hours and the calendula buds have opened up, and at this point they're perfect for harvesting. And the thing with this is that you don't want to cut the buds that are not opened and fully matured yet. You just want to avoid cutting that. So check how far down the stem you should cut to avoid cutting those buds off. So I'm cutting right above that to allow the bud to continue to grow, because I want, you know, I just want the mature leaf and I want to leave the immature flowers there. So check that out. That is some good looking calendula. Can't wait to dry this out and make my own teas out of it. I might experiment with some lotions. We will see. That is success. So I would say today was a success. You know, we got like 4 or 5 pounds worth of this Tokyo Bekana cabbage. We got a whole medley of stuff like Swiss chard, snap peas, carrots, kale, all in this 8x4 foot bed. It's really not that big of a space. So you can grow a lot in a little amount of space. And this is just so pleasing and so satisfying to grow. And I'm already thinking of recipes of how to use this stuff. So guys, if you have any questions about how I did this, about my planning, hit me up in the comments. Just reach out to me and I would be happy to discuss it. But other than that, stay tuned for future videos.